Hey, I'm golf broadcaster Matt Adams. The updated and expanded second edition of my book, The Golf Round I'll Never Forget, Golf's Biggest Stars Recall Their Finest Moments, is now available. Readers can expect to march with Arnie's Army at the 1960 U.S. Open, relive Jack Nicklaus's remarkable 1986 Masters win, and be amazed by the Tiger Slam. The Golf Round I'll Never Forget, Golf's Biggest Stars Recall Their Finest Moments. Pick it up where fine books are sold, including BarnesandNoble.com and Amazon.com.
This is the story of the one. As head of maintenance at a concert hall, he knows the show must always go on. That's why he works behind the scenes, ensuring every light is working, the HVAC is humming, and his facility shines. With Grainger's supplies and solutions for every challenge he faces, plus 24/7 customer support, his venue never misses a beat. Call quickgrainger.com or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
We are audiostack.ai.
Combining AI writing, the best synthetic voices,
with production and delivery.
Be it ads, podcasts, or VOs for video.
Just like this ad.
How would you utilize AI audio? For free.
Go to audiostack.ai/contest.
Give us just a few details.
And you could replace this spot and be heard by millions.
See webpage for T's and C's. audiostack.ai/contest.
Welcome to This Day in Sports History, a brand new podcast that promises to deliver, like the title suggests, a little bit of sports history each day of the year. So let's get started. It's December 1st, and on this day in 1997, the Golden State Warriors' Latrell Sprewell got in an altercation with and choked head coach P.J. Carlesimo. The Warriors were a hot mess at this point, with a pitiful 1-13 record in Carlesimo's first year as the Warriors coach. Carlesimo was known as being a tough coach, and during practice that day, he was not happy with Latrell's effort and told him during one drill to put some mustard on those passes. Well, Sprewell responded that he did not want to hear that today, to which Carlesimo started walking toward him. Latrell's warning to the coach to stay away from him went unheeded, and when Carlesimo came closer, Latrell grabbed him by the throat, rode him to the ground, and kept the chokehold for about 15 seconds before he was pulled off, with some observers saying there wasn't any hurry getting Latrell off PJ. Sprewell was kicked out of practice, but he returned 20 minutes later to restart the altercation, throwing punches at Carlesimo, landing one before being pulled away again. Latrell's side of the story was that A, he wasn't choking Coach that hard to begin with, and B, his punches did not connect. But the damage had been done. The Warriors suspended him initially for 10 games and terminated his contract. Then the league stepped in, with Commissioner David Stern suspending him for a calendar year in which he could not be paid by any other NBA team. An arbitrator reduced the suspension to the remainder of the season, or 68 games. He never played for Golden State again, but was acquired by the New York Knicks after he was reinstated and played 4.5 seasons with the Knicks before ending his career after 2 seasons with Minnesota. But the shadow of what happened on this day in 1997 will forever cloud Sprewell's legacy. Also on this day in sports history, in 1963, Wendell Scott became the first African-American to win a NASCAR race at Speedway Park in Jacksonville, Florida. Sad fact, though, Scott did not actually take the checkered flag as the winner. Instead, a scoring error that wasn't corrected until well after the race had ended, and Buck Baker took the trophy home, that the error was corrected, and Scott was named the winner of the race. That's all for today. Check back in tomorrow for another edition of This Day in Sports History.
For the ones who know safety isn't a catchphrase, it's a culture. And the ones who help make sure everyone makes it home safe. For the safety-minded who watch everyone's backs, Grainger offers supplies and solutions for every industry, as well as safety assessments and training to keep your facilities safe and your people safer. Call, clickgrainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
We are audiostack.ai.
Combining AI writing, the best synthetic voices,
with production and delivery.
Be it ads, podcasts, or VOs for video.
Just like this ad.
How would you utilize AI audio? For free.
Go to audiostack.ai/contest.
Give us just a few details.
And you could replace this spot and be heard by millions.
See webpage for T's and C's. audiostack.ai/contest.
Hey there, sports history fan. This is Arnie Chapman, aka the Football History Dude, and I hope that you enjoyed this recent episode presented by the Sports History Network and were able to learn some good old-fashioned sports history knowledge nuggets. I started the Sports History Network back in 2020 with the mission to help podcasters find a community of like-minded sports history nerds, as well as helping aspiring podcasters to start their own shows. We have a little bit over 30 shows on the network right now covering all sorts of sports history, but as far as I'm concerned, we're just at the toothpick in the ocean moment, that can't even figure it out because there's so much more coming. We wanted to create the ultimate headquarters for sports yesteryear, starting with Podcast Network and our website, but we're going to continue to move into other mediums as well. And here's the cool part, because we want you to be part of our team. So if you're interested in starting your own podcast, or maybe being a guest on one of our shows, or who knows, maybe even writing an article for us over on the website. Seriously, all you gotta do is reach out to us on the contact page over at sportshistorynetwork.com. You can be as technologically savvy as a Neanderthal tapping on a stone trying to figure out this whole hieroglyphics thing back in the day. Again, it doesn't matter, because even if you don't understand the whole podcast space, we have a production team that can pretty much help you out with doing everything. All you gotta do, head over to sportshistorynetwork.com, head to the contact page, fill it out. That message goes right to me, and I'll reach out to you as soon as I can. But for now, dude, I'm through if you're through.